Have you ever saved money so carefully that you started skipping meals, skipping small joys, skipping life itself, and yet you still felt like one bad day could take everything away? There's a saying, never save money. It doesn't mean be wasteful or live without a care. It means money should help you live, not make you afraid to touch it. Saving is important, but money must have a purpose. In a small town where the power went out again and again, lived a man named Ethan. He worked nights as a security guard, far from the busy streets. Ethan was a simple, quiet man who did his job honestly. When he came home in the morning, his body was tired and his eyes were heavy. But at night, instead of sleeping, he often lay awake, thinking about bills, power cuts, and the future. Life wasn't easy. When the power went out, food spoiled, phones died, and even simple things became hard. One evening, the power cut while Ethan was eating with his wife, Mia, and their young son, Leo. The room suddenly went dark. Mia lit a small candle and sighed softly, not angry, just tired. Leo looked at the weak light and asked how he could study like this. That moment stayed in Ethan's heart. That night, he decided to save money to buy a generator. People said a generator was safety, that once you had one, life became easy. He took an old envelope, wrote generator on it, and hid it in a drawer. Every week, he carefully put money inside. To save more, he stopped buying small comforts. No more hot tea. No more fruit, no new shoes, even when his old ones were broken. Each time he felt the pinch, he told himself it was for the future. At first, the heavy envelope felt good, like he was becoming safe. But life didn't stop. One night, Leo got a high fever. They rushed him to the clinic, and the doctor asked for money first. With shaking hands, Ethan took money from the envelope. In minutes, the savings became thin. Leo got better, but Ethan felt afraid, not relieved. Soon after, the rent increased. Then at work, he was told to buy new, safer shoes. The envelope became empty again. Ethan worked more hours, slept less, and grew quieter, angrier inside. He'd heard that saving money makes you safe, but his own life showed something different. The more he saved, the more scared he felt of losing it. One dark night, he saw a bright light in a neighbor's house. It was Mrs. Carter, an old woman who sold snacks. Her house was calm and bright while the rest of the street was dark. Ethan walked over and asked her how she still had light. She smiled and showed him a rechargeable lantern. She charged it when the power was on and rented it to others when it was off. Hearing this, something changed inside Ethan's mind. Money hidden in a drawer stayed silent, but money used wisely could speak in return. He went home thinking deeply, holding the empty envelope. He realized the problem wasn't how little he earned, but how he used what he had. When Mia asked if he was still saving for the generator, Ethan shook his head. He didn't want to save just to feel safe anymore. He wanted to build something that could actually help them live. The next morning, with a racing heart, Ethan used part of the money to buy the rechargeable lanterns and a small phone charger. Spending felt like a risk, and risk felt like failure. He made a small deal with a local barber to charge the lanterns during the day. That week, during another blackout, Ethan walked door to door, offering light and phone charging for a small fee. Some doors stayed closed, but others agreed. That first night, he earned only a little. But this money felt different. It returned with purpose and hope, not fear. He wrote everything down in a notebook, showing Mia each number. For the first time, money wasn't a secret between them. Week by week, he added another lantern, then a power bank. Leo started helping, too, proud to be included. Their home changed. Meals were calmer, voices softer. One stormy evening, a lantern was damaged, and the old fear returned. But this time, Ethan didn't freeze. He used his earnings to repair it, learned from the loss, and moved forward. Months later, he bought a small solar panel. When sunlight first touched it, Ethan felt a calm he hadn't known for years. That night, when the power failed again, their house stayed bright, steady, and warm. Leo asked if this meant they were finally safe. Ethan answered gently that safety wasn't about hiding anymore. It was about building something that could stand again tomorrow. He flattened the old envelope and placed it inside the notebook. A reminder of who he had been. Not who he wanted to remain.